So now I'm going to show you the check mullion height step. So in the check mullion height step, you're checking the heights of intermediate horizontals, sills, or heads, see if there's any discrepancies. And this is a visual check that you're doing with the takeoff browser. So to do the step, click into the row, or just go to WW Modeling and open the takeoff browser. First thing you want to do is click this refresh button. When you click it, it's going to get all the data in your project for all of the elements. I've already done it, but when you click it, it'll load for about a minute. And when you're done, you'll have some data in these tables. Next thing you want to do is click this presets arrow, which gives you some preset filters to do what you want to do. And the one we're going to use now is this horizontal heights filter. So if you click on it, it's going to apply this filter with colors for the heights of the horizontals in the project. And if you see, there's this blank group, and this encompasses all of the verticals, corners, and jambs that aren't horizontals. Just put them into this basically not applicable group. And then the rest are grouped accordingly by their height. Before we start, what I like to do is create a section box to kind of separate the building by north, south, and east and west. So in your 3D view, in the properties tab or browser, whatever you want to call this, click section box. And then you could just drag the section box to crop your view on which part of the building you want to check first. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit so you can see these lights over here. And when you're done, I'm gonna hide it temporarily. Now, it's time to check. So you have all of your colors. To apply these colors, you want to hit this paint roller. And it's going to create a temporary view template. To disable this, just go down here and hit restore view properties. And then it removes it. And you can reapply it anytime you want by hitting this paint roller again. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check to see if any of these colors, you see they're grouped by height, if there's any weird discrepancies where the color changes unexpectedly, like say in this green row, one of these mullions changed to like orange or something. So we're just going to go through. Everything looks okay. We go to this top level. And now we're going to go to the next row. Visually check. Looks good. Everything looks, this doesn't look right. So I think you can fix this here by aligning this intermediate mullion with the align command. So you would just click the kerning grid you want to align to. You don't want to lock that. The color is still incorrect. You're going to need to refresh the takeoff browser to see that it's now correctly displaying, but we know it's good now. So we're going to go through. See if there's any more weird stuff going on. Looks like there's some stuff blocked. So we're going to need to pan around a little more, but everything looks okay here. See, looks good. And let's just pan in here. I think we're good, but we just double check. Looks good. And this side of the building looks like it's good now. So after you do this, you're gonna restore the view properties. And I like modifying the section box. We're gonna unhide it. And we're gonna repeat this process for all of the sides of the buildings. So I'm going to reset the crop for the section box. And I'm going to check another side of the building now. So let's do this side. This looks good. So now you're checking this side, and you're going to repeat the same steps you did when you checked the other side of the building. I find that another quick way you can kind of check these heights for intermediate horizontals being off is you can look through these groups for times when there's only one item at a given height. That's usually a flag that something was placed incorrectly. If there's only one mullion at that height. So if that's the case, you can just click into the group, click this select button, and it will navigate to where that mullion is in the project. It highlighted it for us. And as you can see, it's misaligned. And again, we could fix that by using the align command. Clicking on the current grid, we want to align and locking it so it can't get away from us again. But basically, you would just repeat this step for all the sides of the buildings. I like looking for these one items and just making sure that everything looks consistent for horizontal sills and heads. And that's how you do the check mullion height step.